Good evening. Your inner strength is your outer foundation. Welcome to BMC News Live presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shana Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's news in detail. Bahrain participates in 47th World Heritage Committee. Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, President of the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities (BACA), participated in the 47th session of the World Heritage Committee held in France. Sheikh Khalifa bin Ahmed emphasized that Bahrain remains firmly committed to protecting cultural and human heritage and to play an active role in the international efforts to safeguard and document it. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad highlights impact of Youth City 2030. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, His Majesty the King's Representatives for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs and Chairman of the Supreme Council for Youth and Sports (SCYS), emphasized that empowering and equipping young people forms the cornerstone of the SCYS's vision. This comes in line with the directives of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, which aim to provide all forms of support and care for the youth, recognizing them as the foundation of the future and a pillar of development. Closure of lane on Zallaq Highway. The Ministry of Works announced that as part of the maintenance works on Zallaq Highway between East Head City Junction and Head Avenue Junction necessitated the closure of the right lane for the northbound traffic. 2 lanes will remain available for motorists. The closure will be effective starting from today, Wednesday, July 9 until Sunday, July 13 at 5 a.m. All road users are requested to observe and obey the traffic rules for safety of all. Now we shall go for a short commercial of break.
Our skin is the mirror of our soul. Our skin is our largest sensory organ. Our skin needs a healthy microbiome balance. This is regulated by its pH value, which protects the skin from pathogens, cold and ultraviolet rays. Sebamed protects your skin.
Welcome back. Bahrain welcomes UAE efforts to rescue crew of commercial vessel in Red Sea. The Kingdom of Bahrain expressed appreciation and welcomed the efforts undertaken by the United Arab Emirates in rescuing the crew of the motor vessel Matrixes after it was targeted in the Red Sea. In a statement, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs commended the UAE's prompt, effective and responsible humanitarian response carried out in coordination with international maritime authorities, including the United Kingdom Maritime Trade Operations. Bahrain participates in Human Rights Council side event on girls' education. Ambassador Abdulatif Abdullah, Bahrain's permanent representative to the United Nations office in Geneva, participated in a side event titled Unlearning Discrimination, Education for Empowering Women and Girls. The event was co-hosted by the permanent missions of Bahrain and Qatar on the sidelines of the 59th session of the Human Rights Council in partnership with the Qatar Debate Center and the Geneva Institute for Human Rights and Humanitarian Affairs. In his opening remarks, the ambassador highlighted Bahrain's advanced global standing in girls' education, noting that the kingdom ranks among the top 5 countries worldwide where girls outperform boys in learning outcomes, according to reports by the World Economic Forum and the World Bank. Closure of lanes on Zallaq Highway. The Ministry of Works announced that as part of the construction works of a new junction on Zallaq Highway near Al Rafah area necessitates the closure of 2 lanes in both directions, and 2 alternative lanes will be provided for traffic movement in both directions between Rashid Equestrian and Horse Racing Club Junction and Sheikh Khalifa bin Salman Highway, which is Zallaq flyover. The closure will be effective starting from Friday, July 11 for 2 months. All road users are requested to observe and obey the traffic rules for safety of all. Now, we shall again go for a short commercial of break. Welcome again. Jordan deploys military aircraft to support Syria in wildfire containment. The Jordanian armed forces participated in efforts to extinguish fires that broke in Syria as a result of exploding remnants of war and rising temperatures. According to the Jordan news agency, the armed forces sent 2 Black Hawk helicopters belonging to the Royal Jordanian Air Force, equipped with specialized crews and advanced technical equipment to help control the fire hotspots and limit their spread in order to protect lives and property. The Jordanian Public Security Directorate also sent a group of specialized firefighting teams from civil defense today to assist in extinguishing the fires in the Syrian city of Latakia. Death toll from Texas flood hits triple digits as tally of missing tops 180. The death toll from the July 4th flash flood that ravaged a swath of central Texas Hill Country rose on Tuesday. At least 109 people, many of them are children, as search teams pressed on through mounds of mud encrusted debris looking for scores of people still missing. According to the figures released by the governor, authorities were seeking more than 180 people are still missing, and after one of the deadliest US flood events in decades. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shana Sultana. Good night.